Welcome to the SNF Postgame. Here now, Mike Tirico.
Impressive performance by the Chargers. Shorthanded on defense. The offense back with most of their stars carried the load. The 23-17 win over the Dolphins, who go 0 for their two-game trip here in California. Our Sunday Night Football players of the game, those impressive numbers from Herbert and his receivers. 18 of those catches for over 200 yards. One of those guys, Keenan Allen and Justin Herbert, standing by with Melissa.
Well, Mike, coming off a tough loss last week, all the Chargers players told us their backs were up against the wall in this one. Congratulatory hugs over here. I'll start with you, Keenan. You look like you were having a ball out there. Tell us about this win.
Yeah, it was great. For the first time this season, I think we played well on all three phases. The defense was incredibly great tonight. Offense was amazing. O-line played well. This guy right here is awesome, making passes, man. Just stay in the fight, keeping the fight going.
He talked about you being awesome. What kind of statement do you think you made with the way you played tonight?
I think together as a team, we played, like he said, well in all three phases, and that was huge for us. And the defense did such a great job of coming up with stops over and over again. And, they might have been down some guys, but they fought and they battled and they kept punching, so it was awesome to see.
What about having Keenan and Mike Williams back together, actually finishing a game with both these guys?
They're two of the best to ever do it, and to have those guys out there means the world to our offense. It's a different vibe, energy during practice and in the game. I'm thankful to have those guys on our team.
He talked about the defense. You guys have so many injuries on defense. How were you guys able to handle the Miami offense the way you did? You're defensive players, obviously. I want you to talk about that.
They shut the top down. Tyreek, he got one of the most amazing plays I ever seen in the NFL, the scoop and score. That was crazy. And then, he did take us up top one time, but, our guy fell. We felt good about it. We felt like they was going to do that all week. It was their best week of practice, and I think they just buckled down without our best guys on the field. They just knew they were going to have each other's back even more.
You guys are very much in the hunt at this point. Titans next week. What should we expect?
We'll watch the film on this one, get after it tomorrow, have a good week of practice and preparation, and we'll take it from there.
The perfect answer. All right, guys, congratulations. Mike?
All right, Melissa, thank you. Chris, we talked about the combo. Having Mike Williams and Keenan Allen back, no better example than this throw.
No, this is the one that they did the double point, where at the end of it, you knew as a receiver that was so good, and as a quarterback, how did you catch that? No, dude, how did you throw that?
Yeah, that's right. That's part of the 8.5-minute drive that led to the field goal that gave them the margin as they go on to win. So here's what it means now. The Chargers slide into the 7th spot. Only a game behind Miami, and they have the tiebreaker because they won the game tonight. Chargers help themselves. Patriots can get to that 7th spot if they beat Arizona tomorrow night. As we head down the stretch, the final quarter of the NFL season, with a lot to be determined as Miami, 2 back, goes to Buffalo on Saturday night. So holiday prep is in full swing. Take a break with Ticket to Paradise, the new movie from theaters, starring George Clooney and Julia Roberts. Plus, stream Qatar 2022. And starting from LA, and with our great team back in the studio, Sunday Night Football final only on Peacock. We are East Coast bound. Next Sunday night, it's the Giants in Washington. We'll look ahead right after this.
Welcome back to the SNF Postgame.
Sunday Night Football just outside the nation's capital. NFC East is loaded.
It is going to be a fantastic night.
Washington and New York in round 1. Terry McLaurin gets away from a defender and goes in. Touchdown, Washington.
Handoff Barkley to the 5-and-in. Touchdown.
Turn on camera at the Washington-New York Giants game in the nation's capital.
They're both going home with a tie.
This tie is going to have big implications.
Yes, it did. Round 1 was a draw, so here you go, round 2. Just a couple of weeks ago, the Giants and Washington tie. The Giants were beaten up by Philadelphia, clearly a class above. But the Giants have to pick themselves up, because if you want to make the playoffs in year 1 under Brian Daboll, this may be the game that decides it.
Yeah, but you can't beat yourself up too much for getting beat by the Eagles. They've been beating up people all season long. So this is one of those old school, right? I mean, it's pretty amazing to see that Eastern Division. Just everybody is in as of right now. And it's funny, the tie actually kind of plays to their favor in some way in these tiebreakers. So it is going to be a great one. I'm really excited to get a chance to go back to Washington. It's been a while. The East has been down for a little while.
What Ron Rivera has done with that Washington team, with all the turmoil around it, he's just one of the most admired people in the league. We will get to see that. Speaking of admired people, on Tuesday night, we'll be in the East Coast in New York.
Yes, we will.
Our director, Drew Esikoff, congratulations, joining the Sports Video Group Sports Broadcasting Hall of Fame, going in with, among others, Commissioner of the National Football League, Roger Goodell, Joe Buck, your old partner,
Terry Bradshaw. A lot of different people.
Drew, congratulations. We look forward to celebrating you Tuesday night, pal. You are the best. Our final score tonight from SoFi here in Los Angeles. The Chargers get a big win over Miami by the final score of 23-17. Coming up next, except on the West Coast, it is your local news. Thanks to the Hall of Famer Drew Esikoff, Rob Hyland, and all of our women and men on the NBC team bringing you Sunday Night Football. With Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark, Terry McCauley, Mike Tirico. Thanks for watching. Good night from Inglewood, where the Chargers beat the Dolphins 23-17.
NBC Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.